Alright, what is up guys? RaiderBreak82 here once again. I apologize for not being here so long, I've missed it. I had a lot of stuff going on the past few weeks, so I haven't been able to record. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this awesome game, World of Tanks. If you like vehicle warfare, you're totally gonna like this. It's just an awesome game all around. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to get yourself started and settings and everything, and I'll play a battle or two, probably just one though. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do is, that's not what you have to do. The first thing you have to do is you'll have a bunch of tanks down here, and there won't be this tank 'cause I've been playing for a little bit. And you just click on the tank and then battle. That's how you get to play really fast. But there is a tutorial somewhere. I think it's here. Ignore that, it's not there. It'll show up. It's right here. It'll show up once you load up the game. It's a pretty large download because certain reasons that you will learn later in the video. So if we pop into settings right here, the first thing is general. I didn't really change anything here. There's really nothing important. Maybe hide spam, which I should do. Can't really, there's nothing more there. Graphics, this is your basic graphic settings. You have your field of view. I just have it at the basic 95 degrees. That's off. Vertical synchronization. This is my window size. It's not my screen resolution, because when I put it to full screen, it just messes up my computer because I do not have the optimal screen resolution for my monitor, because it's the ratio's off compared to the regular computer, but I'll talk about that later. So I just have minimum because I don't have that good of a computer, so I get about 80 FPS even with minimum. So if we go into sound, my sound's lowered. I usually keep the music low in games, and then sound effects are way high. There is push to talk, or voice chat, I should say. There's voice chat. I don't really do it because I kind of find it as a waste of time. Controls, these are up to you. I have them the same as War Thunder controls. These are your sensitivity bars, so if you're looking for those, that's here. Your inversion, and then that reticule. So the reticule I have is, I like it. This is all up to you. You can have, I like it diagonal, but you can go horizontal. So, and then you have those other two. There's that. I don't really see anything, but, and then that. And this is the opacity for it, so if you don't want to see the opacity, the green stays there, but the black, like right there, that changes that, so if you don't like that. And then for the central marker, I had it as aim point. It's what your, like in War Thunder, you had where your gun is aiming and where your mouse is. This is where your mouse is, and that's where your gun is. So I like to have it as red so I can see it, but you can do, you know, V-shaped, a crosshair, but I like mine as aim point 2. And then opacity, and then the load one, this is where your load is displayed, or your reloading time. So what happens is when you shoot, bang, it'll go back up. And then condition, that's right here, so you get hit a few times, it'll slowly go down. And then this is the dispersion indicator. that is this thing right here. It just tells you how wide your shot can go. And then the gun marker is where your gun is, and then that has opacity. Containers, that's if you have an auto magazine, and the loading time is right here. It shows you how many seconds you have. And then the marker, you have your tier. I like to have that on just so I know if I'm facing a tank. If I don't know what kind of tank it is, I'd like to know if it's better than me or not. The vehicle model. You can have the player's name, but I don't like to have that. And then the bar, and then you can change this to percent, HP, hide. You know, there's hide, so you don't see that at all. But I like it as the HP left out of total. And then you can do alternate. So if you press Alt in the middle of a battle, this is what it's gonna look like. Literally the only difference I have is the vehicle icon. I'm actually gonna change this right now. Percent. Okay. And damage received is always nice. So, and then you can do that for friendlies, which I'm also going to do right now. And destroyed vehicles. So anyway, that is settings. So back to game. So how you navigate this thing. This is your garage. This is where you look at all your tanks. This is upgrades for guns and stuff. Turret doesn't have an upgrade, but say like this, or come over here. What you can do is right click on the tank and go to research, and this will show you the tech tree for that specific tank, and it'll show you what you need to get this next tank. So I'm in an M8A1. In order to get the T49, I need to buy and research as well this 57mm. Anyway, so the purchase premium, this is a free-to-play game, but you have to pay for premium. What it does is it gives you 50% more credits and XP. We'll get into that. Gold is the premium currency. They start you out with 300 gold. The silver, or credits, is your basic currency in this game. Free experience can be used on any tank at all, and you earn that by just doing battles. And then the XP is for each specific tank. So this tank has 635, this one has 655, and so on and so on. After that, you have this is all your information about the tank that you need to base it and compare it to other tanks. Over here, if you see right here, the 3 bars, that shows you what tier it is. I currently have 3 tier 3s and a tier 4. They're Roman numerals. Over here is your crew. What happens is your crew goes into your tank and they slowly level up, and once they master the tank, you can give them a skill. But that's not, I don't really pay attention to that. These are your ammo types. These are your consumables, like say like a repair kit or a first aid. So say if you have a damaged module or a down crew member, you just use that. These are your extra slots for things like say like camo. What they do is they just increase your tank or your crew skills. Depot, these are the tanks that you own. And all this, I usually don't go into here. Your store, these are pretty much everything you can buy for research. I'm just starting out, so I don't have that much. And then you have all that. Service record. I'm not doing too good, guys, so don't judge me off of this. This is where you get all your stats, your battles, victory percentage, hit ratio, all that good stuff. Now this is why it took so long to download, because this is how many tanks they have. They typically have an artillery line, a light line, 2 heavy, 2 tank destroyer, and 2 medium. So if you look here, the diamond with no bars, right, I can't really show you because if I move my mouse out, that means light tank. The diamond with a bar in it, 1 bar, is a medium tank. A tank with 2 bars inside the diamond is a heavy tank, and then a triangle is a tank destroyer, and last, the square is an artillery or self-propelled gun. And these are all the tanks that you can get. And then you have all these. There's mostly it's American, German, and Russian, because it's a Russian game, and then the other 2 countries most famous for tanks are Americans and Germans. They do have some French, not that much. These Russians are pretty big. What you do have in here is premium tanks, so you buy gold, and then you can buy these tanks with the gold. They're typically better, they train crew faster, and they'll get you a lot more credits. So if you're low on credits, and you don't mind spending real life money, premium vehicles are the way to go. So, and then there's also Chinese, not that much at all, and then Japanese, which have even less. And then your barracks, these are where all your crew stay. Most of my crew is not in a tank, but they stay here. You only have a limited number of spots, so you might have to dismiss crew. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys a battle in my MA1. This is a tier 4 tank destroyer, and I'll just cut until we get right into the battle. Alright guys, we're in a battle that didn't take very long. So what I want to show you right now before it disappears are the side panels. What they do is they tell you the name of the tank. If they're in a platoon, like the 2 ones on the left, that means those 2 guys are together in a team. The vehicle name and the vehicle icon with the tier. And this is a encounter battle, so what this happens is 2 teams fight over 1 flag, and how you capture the flag is you just stay in the circle around it and wait until you get there. So on the right hand side you have your mini map, and you can actually, if you go full screen, you can change the size of it with a hotline. What else? You have your timer on the top right, your damage indicator for yourself on the bottom left, and then your basic, your FPS and your connection top left. Now on the top middle, what you have is, this shows you what kind of tanks are on each side and how many kills each team has. So right now it's tied, and it looks like we have 5 heavy tanks, 1 medium, 3 tank destroyers, and then 3 of each. They have that. And so this is just basic battle. This is a tier 5 game, so I am actually not the little one. If I was a tier 3, I'd be the small one who just gets killed instantly. Oh, there are tier 6s. I am done. Let's take this battle. Oh, that guy just got owned. So this is a arcade game. You have hit points. The bigger tanks typically have more hit points. The smaller tanks have less. There is still ricochets, so you gotta make sure you're doing fine with that. That was nice. and it's a really nice looking game. They're starting to like this tank is kind of squarish, like on the edges and stuff, and the tires, or not tires, road wheels and tracks. And they're starting to fix that by adding higher poly count vehicles, or HD as they say. And if you want to check out a few videos on that, I'm sure you could just look them up. They're really not that hard to find. There's the M4 and the Tiger. Oh crap, I'm getting shot at. So this is just to show you I'm not actually trying. And so you can get tracked. So that's penetration. You can get tracked. Modules can be destroyed. Crew members can die. There's a lot. It's 15v15. I forgot to mention that. 15v15, and it's one life, no matter what. And it's 15 minutes of battle. And the map sizes vary. There's a load of maps. There's like, I don't know the exact number, but there's a ton. I wouldn't be able to tell you because I've been playing this on Xbox before I played it on PC, and they have a lot less stuff. Like we just got Soviets. Before that we had British and German and American. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to return to my carcass over here. I want to thank you guys for joining me. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.